And I'll tell you, they are. You can hunt them here with no license. It's like killing rats.
Hey, everybody.
They've actually got like a trading post thing over here that you can go in and buy stuff. I don't know if they're open right now, but it's like a store.
Hey, Brian.
It's pretty cool. And yes, MOC.
This is my contribution to Do Not Call Beaver, Oklahoma at 580-625-4549.
Pretty cool.
Do not call Beaver, Oklahoma at 580-625-4549. Hey, I am going to be there. If anybody in Oklahoma needs a ride tomorrow, get a hold of me. You can email me, grantsk21@gmail.com, or call me at 405-924-7398. I can take some more people. I've got 2 coming with me right now. Red River, Bruce, he's going with me. He's going to try and have his wife go with me.
So here we are.
Yeah, nobody call. Nobody call. Hey, try and get my channel out there too, guys, if you could. I'm trying to get up above 700 subscribers. Lots of things are coming up. Just to let everybody know, with the case I have going on in Mustang, Oklahoma. Just to let everybody know, this case is the first case that is going to be trial by jury in 25 years in the city of Mustang. 25 years. That's how long it's been since there's been a trial by jury. And I was awestruck when I found that out. Just could not believe it. The courts have never had, or in the last 25 years, nobody's ever fought the court system or fought the police department. They've always accepted a plea bargain or pled guilty or whatever. Nobody. Dick Jones, Private Eye. What's up, brother? But hey, I'm just letting everybody know that in 25 years in the city of Mustang, there's not been a trial by jury. Our attorney is really taken over and, making things finally happen. When we went to court on the 16th, the city has refused to give any discovery. I know. I've been on the quiet side, trying to figure out what's going on with our court. And then this happened.
Installed 1978.
So I'm going to definitely be in Beaver, Oklahoma tomorrow. I'm picking up Red River and his wife. If anybody else needs a ride, I'm more than willing to drive to your location, pick you up, bring you along, and then give you a ride back home. Nobody has to worry about gas money or anything like that. Just come along for the ride. Come along for support. It ought to be a good day. Hopefully this won't be another Leon Valley. And then try to do a press release and decide to lock us all up. So.
And they can have an open discussion with me about who gets killed more.
I'm also listening to OKC or News Now OKC. So, but anyway, update everybody. Our case with my kids in the city of Mustang is the first case that is going to trial by jury in 25 years. Nobody stands up to these guys. Nobody questions their authority. A lot more of their authority needs to be questioned. Sounds like that the police, the chief or the sheriff in Beaver County has the same mentality And I don't understand where this mentality is coming from, except it's the good old boys and good old days of the way they do things and their will. Their belief is the same as the chief of Mustang Police Department, that anybody or any one of their officers asking for your ID, you must comply. Good to see you, Skyhawk 56. But yeah, as you guys heard, that the sheriff of Beaver County, he is backing his officers. Correct, it's wrong. Yeah, he is backing their officers, saying that anytime their officers ask you for your ID, you must comply. Give them your ID right now. Wrong. That's not the way it works. If you have been arrested, then you have to give your ID. You can't get around it. Once you're arrested, you have to give your ID. Then you can deal with it later in court. But if you're not suspected of a crime, and everybody knows, they've seen the videos that News Now Patrick, the officer even stated he had not been suspected of committing a crime, so therefore he is not required to give his license. But everybody heard it, and then when the sheriff was asked questions, he stated that he's backing his officer because News Now Patrick did not identify or give his license, and they're saying that's obstruction. If he hasn't been committed or suspected of a crime or arrested at that time, your ID is your ID. You don't have to lick their boots and give them your ID. You have the right to privacy. Fourth Amendment.
Hey guys, you're gonna look
so, but I am going there, guys. If you can, help my channel grow a little bit. I'm going to be starting to get out there a lot more, doing live feeds and everything. I plan on doing several audits with News Now OKC. Him and I live right in the same area, within 10-15 minutes of each other. So I'm going to go out a lot more with him. There's a few more of us that want to get together and get out there and do some more stuff here in Oklahoma. One of the things I'm hoping that we can get together is get everybody together here in Mustang, Oklahoma, and do an audit and show these police officers that, hey, they're our servants. They're there to enforce the law. They're not there to enforce their will. And as my attorney told the judge, that if the city of Mustang is willing to trim a little fat off of the Constitution to make arrests, then we're here to fight this all the way. There's not going to be any plea bargaining. There's not going to be any of that. Sergeant Meadows and Sergeant Burnett, they like trimming that fat off the Constitution to make arrests. Okay, I'm not standing for it anymore. We've got enough video documentation to show where they're cutting the trim off the Constitution that we're going to be using in court. So, Beaver County, same thing. You guys have been doing things your way. It's time to do it law way. Okay. If the law states that we have the right to privacy, as long as we haven't broken any laws, then you need to stop asking for our ID. And if you ask, don't take it as us being uncooperative or combatant and refusing to ID, because it's our right to refuse to ID. Just because we refuse you and get you butthurt because we said no to you does not make us in the wrong. You're in the wrong, and you need to understand we have that right. Okay? The people have the right to their privacy. And that's what the police officers need to understand, is all of us all of the members of the public are sick and tired of the police asserting their will on us instead of obeying the law. Your will is not law. That's what you need to understand. It's time for you guys to start doing the right things. It's time for you guys to stand up for the public's rights and not sit there and trim that fat off the Constitution to make arrests to people in the community. I mean, we the people pay your salaries. Okay, be there to defend our rights for us and not break our rights and make arrests. So, I mean, I know I'm ranting on a little bit about it. I'm just upset, guys. Another county here in Oklahoma City with the same mentality as Mustang Police Department. Like the police chief told me here in Mustang that if my officers ask you for ID, you must give them your ID. And that's wrong. That is so wrong. If you haven't done anything against the law, you don't have to give them your ID. So I'm just a little livid right now and upset that, I mean, it's 2018, and we still to this day are getting harassed by the police department. Racism is still hot and heavy. I mean, oh my God, people are people. Okay, there's no black, there's no white, there's people. Come on. I mean, this stuff has got to stop. It just has to stop. Police officers need to stop shooting minorities, stop shooting white people, stop shooting citizens. Let's just call it what it is. They're shooting citizens of the United States, getting away with it. No, none of these freaking grand juries are indicting police officers for shooting these people when they're clearly in the wrong. And in my opinion, if a cop shoots a citizen and that citizen has no weapon, then that cop needs to be indicted immediately. There should have been no reason for that cop to shoot that citizen. I don't care if that citizen had a knife in his hand. If he's got a knife in his hand, take out your taser. That's what it's for. I don't like the use of tasers either, because tasers kill people. Tasers really kill people. And they also, I mean, they can make a person brain dead quick. And these officers saying, well, we just hit him with a taser. Okay, but if you'll look at the videos, not only are you hitting them with the tasers, you're also holding that trigger down for as long as you possibly can until that person is not moving anymore at all. Okay, it's not just a quick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's done. No, it's, I mean, you can count on the video. One of those videos I counted for 57 seconds. He tased that person, 57 seconds. I mean, yeah, he said he only tased him one time, but it was for 57 seconds. So, I mean, this is me ranting on and raving on when I just really wanted to come in here and say, hey, Black Label, what's up? Hey, just to let you know, Black Label, I see you're just now getting on. My family's case here in Mustang, we are the first case of trial by jury in 25 years. Okay, nobody has stood up to the Mustang Police Department in 25 years. Generally, they'll plea bargain down or plead guilty. And like my attorney said, if your officers are willing to trim a little fat off the Constitution to make arrests, then that's fine. We'll take this all the way to trial. And my clients, which is us, are not going to plead out of this. We're going to fight this all the way. So the judge made it clear to the prosecution, if they wish, and he specifically stated and emphasized, if they wish to continue the case, then we'll proceed to trial by jury. Now, in order to qualify for a trial by jury, it has to be above $500. Okay, because between the two of them, Nathan and Lindsay's case, Nathan's qualified automatically because his is $1,200. Lindsay's did not qualify, but because it's in the same proceedings, her case is being heard at the same time. So we're literally in 25 years going to be the first people to take their case to court in Mustang, Oklahoma. So, but the judge was trying to emphasize to the prosecutor, if you guys are willing to take this to jury trial, then let's go. There is another hearing with just our attorney, the city attorney, and the judge on the 14th, January 14th, for discovery, because the city has refused to turn over anything to our attorney. Here's what I also found out about the dash cam video of that night. Because my daughter's only 17, they will not release that dash cam video to me. And the chief said, specifically said, if you want that, you'll have to sue me. Take me to court. So we're going to do that too. That and all the charges for the public information. I have got taken that to the Attorney General's office. So if you guys could help me out by making my channel grow a little bit. I've only got just over 700 subscribers. I'm going to be doing a lot more with News Now Oklahoma, News Now OKC, hopefully a lot more with News Now Patrick. I'm going to get out there a little more. I want to go to Okmulgee, Oklahoma, and meet this Inspector Todd, who feels he can kick anybody out of the courthouse there under his will. So I did see that video. I forgot who actually did the video, but I went there on a Sunday evening, and that's clearly not the time to go. I want to go back during the week when all the courthouses open. But so that just gives everybody an update what's going on. This is my video telling everybody not to call Beaver, Oklahoma, 580-625-4549 or any of the other numbers. I will be there tomorrow. If anybody needs a ride, please get a hold of me. I gave my number at the beginning of this video. I have no problem driving to pick you guys up. I don't need your gas money. I don't need any of that. I just like your guys' support out there. I'm going to be there the entire day, giving my support. Hopefully it's not going to be another Leon Valley, and hopefully nobody gets arrested. As you've all heard, the state police have been advised they are going to be sending officers over there to back up the Beaver County Sheriff's Department, which is fine. I mean, we're going up there as citizens of the United States to protest against the wrongdoings of the Sheriff's Department. Okay, police officers, it's time for you guys to get educated. It's our time right now. And because the citizens are so sick and tired of you guys trumping on the Constitution, taking our rights and throwing them out the window, that, I mean, we're standing up. That's why you see more and more and more of us standing up every day. Pretty soon you're going to start hearing that it's it's, as the police like to say, it's not common for a citizen to say no. Pretty soon it's going to be common practice for us to say no. So you get used to it. You're not our mothers, or you're not our fathers, you're not our gods. Okay, we don't answer to you. Okay, we are individual citizens standing up for our rights. Okay, that doesn't mean we're being confrontational. That doesn't mean that we're non-cooperative. That just means that we're tired of it and we're finally standing up for our rights. You officers need to know the law, know it better, because you're there to defend the law. That's it. So I'll go back and sort of read any questions anybody's got. Yeah, that facial recognition, that is flawed. And so is the, everybody saw that video about police officers having fingerprint machines on with them now. That system is still flawed. Not everybody's in that database yet. Oklahoma, we still have until October of 2019 to get our system over to the federal system with our fingerprints on our driver's license and all that. So that still has a long way to go before it's perfected. And I'm sure there's going to be a ton of lawsuits over that too. So but anybody have any questions, concerns, comments? I'll try to answer them as truthfully and as possible. California already has the that system out, Gen T. They're actually using it now. I think that's the 4th video I've actually seen where the police have actually had the fingerprint scanner on in their vehicles, but it's only been in California. So Arizona, I'm sure, is going to be next. Appreciate it, brother. I'd like to see Crazy Carl out there with us. PA is doing it next year. I'm in PA a lot. PA has a real, especially during winter and their freeze months, they don't have very many adjusters there, so I get deployed to Pennsylvania a lot. I think in the last 12 years, I don't think there's been a year that I haven't actually been deployed to Pennsylvania for at least 5 to 10 weeks. Hey, and some of you, I've got a lot of travel points built up. And I know you guys can't make it tomorrow, but like if we have an event planned or a rally planned, get a hold of me and I can probably get you a ticket to where get you close to where we're having the event at. Get you a plane ticket. I probably have enough to fly around the world about 10, 15 times right now. So I told James Freeman that anytime he needs a plane ticket or anything, he's got to get to an event to call me, and I'll make sure it happens. I'll have a ticket waiting for him at the ticket counter. So yeah, don't hesitate to call Brian. Shoot, if I knew that you could be there and we had more time, I'd definitely get you a ticket. Get you out there, and like a lot of the people are staying at News Now Patrick's mom's hotel. We're just talking about, hey, SC News. We're talking about Mustang and Beaver County. Sorry, guys. I don't know how I disconnected. I hit something. Sorry about that. But this is my contribution to tell everybody to do not call Beaver County, the Beaver County Sheriff's Office at 580-625-4549. Everybody needs to do a live show, whether or not you got two people or 10 people. Gen T, anytime. I'm going to tell you right now, anytime you need to go anywhere, just call me or send me an email or do whatever, and I'll make sure you have a plane ticket to wherever you need to go. Gen T, you've been so great on my channel and as one of my mods, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah. Crazy Curl, I'll be on your channel when you go to make that video. Anytime you want to go to any of these events, Gen T, just holler at me and I'll get you a plane ticket. And if I'm going, I'll pick you up at the airport and shoot, we'll go to the event. We'll represent. Go to the event to represent the citizens of the United States. Sick and tired of this. Other than that, guys, that's about it. I'll give somebody else a chance to go live. Hey, help spread my channel around. I'd like to get above the 1,000 subscribers. I'm just over 700 now. But you guys, most of you know, I like to help out a lot. So give me a thumbs up and tell people to subscribe. So, but I'll talk to y'all later. I'll definitely see a lot of you tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow. I'll also have my camera. So, love you guys. We'll talk to you later. What's up, Taylin? Did you have a question or something? The HPA and OKC Vet HPA stands holding police accountable, just in case everybody didn't know. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later. Bye.